The first female superhero movie from Marvel did not disappoint us at all. The long-awaited Captain Marvel movie is action-packed and full of important details about the MCU. Let's unpack the ending of this epic film.
You guys wouldn't happen to know how these things come off, would you? No? Fine.
Captain Marvel begins with a memory in Carol Danvers' dream. She sees Dr. Lawson, played by Annette Bening, get shot by someone. When Carol wakes up, we see her train with Yon-Rogg, a Kree warrior played by Jude Law. Carol is a member of the Kree fighting group called Star Force. Their mission is to capture a Skrull spy. The Skrull are a sneaky alien race. They can shapeshift into any form as long as they see that form first. Carol is kidnapped by Talos, the Skrull leader. They try to extract her memories with light-speed technology. In her memories, we see Dr. Lawson and Pegasus. Pegasus is in the early MCU movies. It was the organization dedicated to studying the Tesseract. Carol escapes and tracks the Skrull ship to Earth. She crash lands in a Blockbuster store. Talk about a throwback. That's how we know this is definitely not a modern-day movie. Carol meets Nick Fury, an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Excuse me, miss. Why are you dressed for laser tag?
Oh boy, you guys don't have any clue, do you?
Fury isn't the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. just yet. He's also got both of his eyes. He doesn't believe Carol at first, but eventually he realizes that the Skrull have invaded Earth. Star Force is on its way to help, and Carol knows that finding out her lost memories is the key. Skrull have infiltrated S.H.I.E.L.D., so Fury and Carol are on their own. Carol's old friend Maria enters the picture. They also meet a cat who is more than meets the eye. The real enemy. Talos tracks Carol and Fury to Maria's house in Louisiana. Talos' right-hand man shapeshifts into Maria and plays with her daughter Monica. We expected a huge fight scene to go down, but what happened next left us shook. Talos apologizes to Fury. He explains that the Skrull aren't there to fight. They're just looking for a home. The Kree have been set on wiping out the Skrull. They're committing genocide on the whole race. Dr. Lawson, who had Kree powers, knew the truth. She was helping the Skrull. Talos tells Carol that she has been totally lied to. She had no idea that she was helping wipe out an entire race of aliens just because. The Kree hate the Skrull just because they're Skrull. And now the Skrull need a new home. There's some serious social commentary in this storyline. Carol, Fury, and Maria agree to help Talos defeat the Kree. This also makes a lot more sense with what we know about the Kree from Guardians of the Galaxy. They were portrayed as vicious zealots who want to wipe out other species. It turns out that is exactly what they are. Who is Dr. Lawson? There was a lot of speculation about who exactly Annette Bening's character was going to be. We were shocked when we found out the truth. Dr. Lawson has been dead for years when the movie starts. Carol witnessed her death, but she can't remember who shot her. A flashback toward the end of the movie shows us the truth. Carol and Dr. Lawson were testing light-speed vehicles together in space. They get chased by Kree and shot down. Carol sees that her friend, Dr. Lawson, has blue blood. Dr. Lawson was shot down by Yon-Rogg, Carol's Kree training officer. It was because she was helping the Skrull. She had made a whole secret space station for Skrull refugees. It turns out that Dr. Lawson was the OG Captain Marvel.
You struggle with your emotions, with your past which fuels them.
She was injected with blue blood, which is how she got her powers. Yon-Rogg takes Carol to the Kree home planet of Hala. He injects her with the blue blood too. Now she is the new Captain Marvel with all these awesome powers, but they wipe her memories and convince her to fight for them. Dr. Lawson was using the Tesseract to make light-speed vehicles. You probably remember the Tesseract from the first Avengers movie. It contained the Space Stone, which is one of the Infinity Stones. It has incredible energy and was sought after by Loki and other enemies. In Captain Marvel, Carol and Fury hide the Tesseract in a lunchbox, and then it gets eaten by a cat. The cat. The funniest parts of the movie are the scenes with Nick Fury and the cat.
Aren't you the cutest little thing?
Well, at least it's a creature that looks like a cat. Talos is terrified of the adorable furry pet. It's actually an alien called a flurken, and it's very dangerous. Fury doesn't really believe it, but then the cat scratches his eye. Yep. Tough Nick Fury lost his eye from an alien cat scratch. He's probably never trusted another cat since. The flurken can shoot out tentacles from its mouth. Gross. You might be wondering how S.H.I.E.L.D. and Pegasus got the Tesseract back in their possession. This is where the final end credits scene comes into play. After all, the credits we see Fury back at his desk. The cat hops up onto the desk and starts hacking. You think it's about to cough out a fur ball, but instead it coughs up the Tesseract. It's hilarious, but it's also super important for the next movies in the MCU timeline. The pager and the Avengers. We first see Nick Fury's pager at the beginning of the movie, but it's just a regular pager. This was how people contacted each other before cell phones came along. Fury's pager is how he contacts S.H.I.E.L.D. At the end of the movie, Carol fixes it up with Kree technology. She tells Fury to use it if he ever needs her again. It now has the Captain Marvel symbol on it. Fury doesn't use this until the end credits scene of the Infinity Wars. He manages to get a message out to Captain Marvel before he's vaporized by Thanos' snap. Sometime later, we see Nick Fury with his eye patch. He's writing an initiative called Prop. Coulson asks if it's true that an alien shot him in the eye. He says he cannot confirm or deny. We wouldn't tell someone that we lost an eye to a cat either. Then Fury sees an old Air Force photo of Captain Marvel. It says Carol the Avengers Danvers. He crosses out the word prop on his initiative, turning it into the Avengers Initiative. So he pretty much named the whole Avengers program after Carol. Endgame. The second post-credit scene is the one with the cat and the Tesseract, but the first one gives us a hint at Avengers Endgame. Captain America is watching a holographic counter of the number of missing people. Natasha and Bruce are there. Rhodey comes in and mentions the pager. He says whatever it was stopped sending out a signal. Captain America wants to turn it back on, but Bruce says that they don't know who it is on the other end of it. It turns back on to the Captain Marvel symbol. They turn around and see Carol. She says, "Where's Fury?" That's the ending of Captain Marvel explained. We can't wait to see more of her in Avengers Endgame. What was your favorite scene in Captain Marvel? Let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Use your superpowers to hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos from The Things. See you next time.